Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to make peanut butter and oat cookies just using 4 ingredients. Should not take more than 10 or 15 minutes and they taste amazing. So let's get started. So like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to make a batch of peanut butter and oat cookies which are very high in calories, very high in protein, very easy to make and very tasty. So these are all the ingredients you're going to need to make this. You're going to need some oats obviously, which we're going to blend. Some peanut butter, just 1 egg and some sugar. Now I got the idea for this recipe off of Facebook. I saw one of those videos that gets millions of views for these amazing recipes that nobody ever bothers to make. And that recipe actually only used sugar, eggs and peanut butter. Now I'm adding oats just because oats are really good for calories and protein, and also I'm just going to try and reduce the amount of sugar because in this recipe they used a lot of sugar, so I'm going to kind of half it and then use half oats instead. Okay, so the first thing you've got to do is to preheat an oven to around about 235 degrees, to basically just make it very hot. I should point out I've never made this recipe before, so this could go horribly wrong, but yeah, we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is measure out how much sugar I'm gonna use in milliliters because I don't have anything else to measure it in, but you'll see how much I'm using roughly. I'm going to measure it out in tablespoons so that everyone can just see how much I'm using. Why didn't I just put it in there? I'm so stupid. So I think that was about, oh my god, I can't remember. 3.5, that's 3.5 tablespoons I used of sugar. Next we're going to get your oats and I need to blend them. Cool, so I blended some oats, as you can see, very finely blended. I think there's about 60 grams in here. Then peanut butter. I'm going to use a lot of peanut butter, because as far as I can see, that's what the whole thing is about. Cool, so look at that. I love peanut butter. And then apparently you just use 1 egg. So just crack 1 egg straight into the bowl. I didn't crack that very well. And now you just mix it all together till it's kind of a peanut butter coloured paste. So that's what I'm going to do now. So once the mixture is all mixed together, you've got to scoop it out into little balls and put it on a baking tray, preferably with some baking paper. Now at this point you should really use an ice cream scoop just to get them into little balls and put them as little balls of peanut butter on the baking tray. However, I apparently do not have an ice cream scoop, which I did not know until now, so I'm going to improvise with a spoon and I'm just going to roll them in my hands and hope that that does the trick. Oh, it's alright. Looks like little poos. Oh, adorable. Isn't baking fun? Oh, there's a lot of them though. Oh, I've run out of room. Okay. That'll do. Okay, so there we go. I have my balls of peanut butter on my baking tray, and then what you do... Okay, so now that these little balls of peanut butter are here, what you do is you just squish them down with a fork so that they're kind of flat in a cookie shape. Oh, it's kind of sticking. Maybe use 2 forks. So these are only going to be little cookies, but little cookies are better than no cookie. Okay, there we go. I only destroyed 1 of them. I think that's pretty good. So now these literally just go in the oven, apparently for 10 minutes, and that's all you do. So now we wait for 10 minutes. So with Still got a couple of the balls here. Should I try and juggle? I made a friend. I shall name him Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. Okay, if they're not done by now, I might give up. Right. Okay. Ah, move, Jeffrey. I think I made some cookies, guys. I think these are done. Okay, I'm just going to leave them to cool down because I think... So, I think I'm done. I've just took them out of the oven after about 11 or 12 minutes and let them cool down for a few minutes. So I think I've legitimately made some cookies right now. And it's taken about 20 minutes in total. That's good. Legitimately, like, good cookies. I think next time I'd use 2 eggs rather than 1. But they're tasty. They're edible. They're cookies. I made cookies. My cookies. So there you go. That's my 4-ingredient recipe for making peanut butter and oat cookies. Really high in calories, if that's your game, and high in protein. I'm going to use these as a snack for before the gym, after the gym, midnight snack. They should last at least a day. I mean, the only perishable thing in there is the egg. And yeah, if you keep them in the fridge, probably last like a couple of days even. So yeah, hope this was enjoyable and I hope you get to try it at home. You can always add flavourings like vanilla or even chocolate if you want. So I hope this was useful and yeah, see you around. Bye. Oh no, Jeffrey. You've looked better, mate, I'm not gonna lie.